What if the right nuts could do more than just satisfy your cravings? What if they could actually lower your blood sugar, protect your nerves, heal your kidneys, strengthen your heart, improve insulin sensitivity, and even support your skin, digestion, immunity, and fertility, all while adding delicious flavor to your meals? In this video, we're revealing the top 4 most powerful nuts for diabetics, including one that's been called a natural antioxidant powerhouse, another that rewires your genes, one that protects your brain and heart like medicine, and one that's been a secret of indigenous diets for centuries. Did you know? One of these nuts is so nutrient-packed, it's even used in NASA's astronaut diets to support brain health during long space missions. Stay tuned, because by the end, you'll know exactly which nuts to eat, how they heal your body, and how much you need each day to transform your diabetes management naturally. First on list, Brazil nuts. Brazil nuts may look simple, but they are nature's secret weapon for people with diabetes. These smooth, buttery giants are harvested from the towering Brazil nut trees deep in the Amazon rainforest, trees that can grow over 160 feet tall, making them the giants of the jungle. Each tree produces massive, coconut-like pods that take up to 14 months to mature, and inside you'll find 10 to 25 Brazil nuts, nestled like treasures in nature's protective shell. Brazil nuts are a top choice for diabetics because they have an extremely low glycemic index of 0 and a glycemic load so low it's considered negligible, meaning they won't spike your blood sugar. But here's what makes them truly remarkable. They are the richest natural source of selenium, a powerful mineral that acts like a natural antioxidant system, helping to neutralize oxidative stress, the silent force behind diabetic complications like nerve damage, kidney disease, and heart problems. Just one Brazil nut, about 5 grams, contains between 68 and 90 micrograms of selenium, providing over 120% of your daily value. That's incredible, but here's what most people don't realize. The selenium content in Brazil nuts can vary by up to 500%, depending on where they're grown. One nut from the heart of the Amazon might contain 400 micrograms of selenium, while another could have far less. This variation is why portion control is essential. 1 to 2 Brazil nuts per day is the ideal serving for diabetics to enjoy the benefits without risking selenium overload. Selenium is more than just an antioxidant. It's a key player in your body's natural defense system, especially when it comes to mitochondrial health. The mitochondria are the tiny power plants inside every cell that produce energy, and they are often damaged by high blood sugar and chronic inflammation in diabetics. Selenium helps protect these mitochondria by supporting the production of glutathione peroxidase, a powerful enzyme that neutralizes harmful free radicals. By keeping your mitochondria healthy, Brazil nuts may improve energy levels, prevent fatigue, and support insulin sensitivity at the cellular level. This is critical for diabetics because damaged mitochondria can worsen insulin resistance, contribute to nerve pain, and slow down wound healing. Brazil nuts also play a key role in liver health and detoxification, an overlooked but essential aspect of diabetes management. The liver is your body's chemical processing center, and for diabetics, it's often under constant stress due to insulin resistance and fatty liver disease, NAFLD. Selenium supports the liver's detox pathways, especially phase 2 detoxification, which helps flush out harmful substances like toxins, heavy metals, and excess byproducts of glucose metabolism. A healthy liver is critical for blood sugar control because it helps regulate glucose release, processes fats, and filters waste. By protecting the liver from oxidative damage, Brazil nuts help reduce the risk of fibrosis, a condition where healthy liver tissue is replaced with scar tissue, which can worsen insulin resistance and increase the risk of diabetic complications. Nutritionally, a 1-ounce serving of Brazil nuts, about 6 to 8 nuts, provides 26 milligrams of magnesium, 6% of your daily value, which is crucial for improving insulin sensitivity and nerve function. They also deliver 0.3 milligrams of copper, 25% of your daily value, 186 milligrams of phosphorus, 20% of your daily value, and 1.2 milligrams of zinc, 10% of your daily value. Nutrients that help protect against diabetic neuropathy, support kidney health, and boost immunity. The arginine in Brazil nuts acts as a natural vasodilator, helping widen blood vessels and improve circulation, essential for diabetics who often suffer from peripheral neuropathy and poor wound healing. The monounsaturated fats in Brazil nuts help lower LDL cholesterol and raise HDL cholesterol, protecting the heart, while their modest 2.1 grams of fiber per ounce aids digestion and promotes fullness, helping with weight control. For diabetics concerned about skin health, Brazil nuts deliver a powerful combo of selenium and vitamin E, which reduces inflammation, supports collagen production, and helps protect against dry, itchy skin and slow-healing wounds. And here's a myth that needs busting. Some people think Brazil nuts are too high in fat for diabetics. Yes, they're calorie-dense, about 186 calories per ounce with 19 grams of fat. But most of that fat is heart-healthy monounsaturated fat, the kind that helps lower inflammation and stabilize blood sugar. Research shows that regular consumption of Brazil nuts can lower A1C levels, reduce inflammation markers like CRP by 20%, and even improve kidney health by lowering creatinine levels over time. The key is portion control. 1 to 2 nuts per day is safe and effective. For a diabetic-friendly recipe, try a selenium-powered smoothie. Blend 1 Brazil nut, a quarter of an avocado, half a cup of unsweetened almond milk, a handful of spinach, and a sprinkle of cinnamon for a creamy, nutrient-rich drink that supports your nerves, kidneys, liver, heart, and insulin sensitivity, all in one glass. And here's a fun fact that most people don't know. Brazil nuts are so rich in selenium that they've been studied for their potential to protect against radiation damage. That's right. Selenium's antioxidant power may help shield your DNA from damage caused by radiation exposure, making Brazil nuts a natural shield not just for diabetics, but for anyone exposed to environmental stressors. Every bite of a Brazil nut is a bite of the rainforest's healing wisdom, something to savor with care. Second on list, almonds. Almonds aren't just a snack. They're a daily prescription for better health, especially for people living with diabetes. These crunchy, nutrient-dense seeds come from the almond tree, a member of the rose family, and while they've been cultivated for thousands of years, their role in managing diabetes is only now coming to light in modern science. A 1-ounce serving of almonds, about 23 nuts, packs around 164 calories, 14 grams of healthy fats, 6 grams of plant-based protein, and 3.5 grams of fiber, which is 12% of your daily value. Almonds are also a powerhouse of magnesium, providing 76 milligrams per ounce, 19% of your daily value. A critical mineral for improving insulin sensitivity, regulating glucose uptake, and supporting nerve health. In fact, research shows that regular almond consumption can help reduce fasting blood sugar by up to 10% and even improve A1C levels over time. What makes almonds so exceptional is their glycemic index of 0, meaning they have no impact on blood sugar when eaten alone, and their glycemic load is also virtually 0. But here's a powerful fact most people don't know. Eating almonds 30 minutes before a high-carb meal can reduce post-meal blood sugar spikes by up to 30%. This happens because the combination of healthy fats, fiber, and protein in almonds slows gastric emptying, which means your stomach releases food into the small intestine more slowly. The result? A more gradual rise in blood sugar levels after meals, helping you avoid those dangerous post-meal spikes that can damage blood vessels and nerves over time. Almonds also do something even more extraordinary. They may actually influence your gene expression. Compounds in almonds have been shown to activate genes that promote fat metabolism and insulin sensitivity, while down-regulating genes linked to inflammation and fat storage. This means almonds don't just nourish your body, they communicate with your DNA, sending signals that help your body fight diabetes at the genetic level. But almonds aren't just about blood sugar. They offer protection for nearly every system in the body. The monounsaturated fats in almonds help lower LDL cholesterol, raise HDL cholesterol, and reduce triglycerides, offering heart protection for diabetics who face up to a 2-fold increased risk of cardiovascular disease. Almonds also deliver 7.3 milligrams of vitamin E per ounce, 48% of your daily value, a potent antioxidant that shields your nerves from damage, protects the fragile blood vessels in your kidneys and eyes, and helps calm chronic inflammation that silently fuels diabetic complications. Almonds have a hidden talent too. They're one of the richest natural sources of L-arginine, an amino acid that supports vascular health by helping dilate blood vessels and improve circulation, vital for diabetics who are prone to peripheral neuropathy, leg pain, and slow wound healing. They're copper, 14% of your daily value, and riboflavin, 14% of your daily value, support nerve repair, while their phosphorus, 13% of your daily value, and manganese, 32% of your daily value, contribute to bone strength and energy production. Almonds also have subtle benefits for fertility. Zinc and vitamin E work together to support hormone balance and may improve sperm quality in men, an overlooked issue in diabetic health. And for skin health, almonds shine. Vitamin E helps protect against oxidative stress, reduces wrinkles, and supports collagen synthesis, keeping your skin youthful and resilient. Here's a common myth. Many believe almonds are fattening or too high in calories for diabetics. But the truth is, studies show that regular almond consumption can actually help with weight management by promoting satiety and reducing cravings. In fact, one study found that people who ate almonds daily had reduced waist circumference and improved insulin sensitivity compared to those who didn't. The key is portion control. 1 ounce per day, about 23 nuts, is the sweet spot for getting maximum benefits without excess calories. For a diabetic-friendly recipe, try roasted cinnamon almonds. Toss 1 cup of raw almonds with half a teaspoon of cinnamon and a sprinkle of stevia or monk fruit. Bake at 300 degrees Fahrenheit for 10 to 12 minutes, and you've got a crunchy, sweet, and blood sugar-friendly snack that satisfies cravings without spiking your glucose. Here's a fun fact most people don't know. Almonds aren't technically nuts. They're seeds of the almond fruit, a cousin of peaches and plums. And unlike many other tree nuts, almonds bloom early, often as the very first sign of spring in California's orchards. It's a reminder that while almonds may seem like a humble pantry item, they hold the power to transform your health from the inside out. Third on list, walnuts. Walnuts aren't just another crunchy snack. They're a powerhouse of nutrients and healing compounds that can make a real difference for people living with diabetes. These brain-shaped nuts have been prized for centuries, not just for their rich, earthy flavor, but for their profound impact on health. For diabetics, walnuts are a true superfood, offering protection for the nerves, kidneys, heart, insulin function, skin, and even fertility. A 1 ounce serving of walnuts, which is about 14 halves, provides around 185 calories, 18 grams of healthy fats, 4 grams of protein, and 2 grams of fiber, about 7% of your daily value. They're an excellent source of copper, 50% of your daily value, magnesium, 11% of your daily value, manganese, 42% of your daily value, and omega-3 fatty acids, especially alpha-linolenic acid ALA, the plant-based omega-3 that has been shown to reduce inflammation, protect blood vessels, and improve insulin sensitivity. What makes walnuts stand out is their unique combination of omega-3s, polyphenols, and antioxidants that act like a protective shield against the chronic inflammation and oxidative stress that drive diabetic complications. Walnuts have a glycemic index of 0 and a glycemic load of 0, meaning they don't spike blood sugar levels at all. But here's a fact that most people don't know. Eating just 1 ounce of walnuts daily has been shown to reduce fasting blood sugar by up to 8%, and one study found that walnuts can actually lower HbA1c levels by 0.4 points over 3 months, an effect comparable to some diabetes medications, but achieved naturally through food. Walnuts are also unique because of their effect on blood vessel health. They're rich in L-arginine, which helps produce nitric oxide, a compound that relaxes and widens blood vessels. This improves circulation, lowers blood pressure, and reduces the risk of atherosclerosis, the dangerous narrowing of arteries that leads to heart attacks and strokes. For diabetics who face a higher risk of heart disease and kidney damage, walnuts are like a daily dose of cardiovascular protection. The polyphenols in walnuts, including ellagic acid and catechins, help protect the delicate capillaries in the eyes and kidneys, supporting long-term retinal health and reducing the risk of diabetic nephropathy. And here's a fascinating fact. Walnuts may also protect the brain. Their omega-3 content and antioxidants have been shown to improve memory, focus, and even slow age-related cognitive decline, critical for diabetics who are at higher risk of Alzheimer's disease and diabetic brain fog. Walnuts may also influence gene expression by activating genes linked to fat metabolism and suppressing genes involved in inflammation, a powerful, often overlooked mechanism that helps diabetics manage insulin resistance at the genetic level. Did you know? NASA uses walnuts in astronaut diets for brain health during long space missions. Walnuts have been shown to lower systolic blood pressure by 2 to 3 millimeters of mercury, a small but significant effect that can help reduce the risk of stroke and kidney damage in diabetics. For skin health, walnuts deliver vitamin E, omega-3s, and zinc, which work together to protect against dryness, support collagen production, and promote wound healing, especially important for diabetics prone to slow-healing ulcers. And let's not forget fertility. The combination of zinc, selenium, and omega-3s in walnuts may help improve sperm quality and hormone balance, a benefit often ignored in diabetic health discussions. Here's a common myth that needs to be busted. Many people think walnuts are too high in fat for diabetics. But the truth is, the fats in walnuts are exactly what make them so powerful. Regular walnut consumption has been shown to reduce waist circumference, lower triglycerides, and even improve insulin sensitivity, all without leading to weight gain when portion sizes are respected. The key is sticking to 1 ounce per day, about 14 halves, to enjoy the benefits without overdoing calories. For a diabetic-friendly recipe, try a walnut pesto. Blend 1/4 cup walnuts, 1 cup fresh basil, 1 tablespoon olive oil, 1 small garlic clove, and a splash of lemon juice. Use it as a dip or spread to add a heart-healthy, blood sugar-friendly boost to meals. Here's a fun fact most people don't know. Walnuts are one of the oldest tree foods known to man, dating back to 7,000 BC, and their brain-like shape isn't just a coincidence. Ancient cultures believed walnuts could strengthen the mind, a belief now backed by modern science, showing how walnuts support cognitive function. Eating walnuts is like giving your body and brain a daily gift from nature, perfectly designed for people living with diabetes. Fourth on list, pecans. Pecans aren't just a holiday dessert topping. They're a hidden gem in the world of diabetes nutrition, offering a rich, buttery flavor and a powerhouse of nutrients that can support your health in ways most people don't even realize. Native to the southern United States, pecans have been part of indigenous diets for centuries, and modern research confirms their remarkable healing potential. A 1 ounce serving of pecans, about 19 halves, provides around 196 calories, 20 grams of healthy fats, 3 grams of protein, and 2.7 grams of fiber, which is 10% of your daily value. They're also packed with manganese, 56% of your daily value, copper, 38% of your daily value, magnesium, 8% of your daily value, and zinc, 12% of your daily value. Pecans have a glycemic index of 10 and an almost negligible glycemic load, meaning they have a minimal impact on blood sugar, a critical factor for diabetics looking to control post-meal glucose spikes. What makes pecans unique is their exceptional polyphenol content, especially ellagic acid, flavonoids, and tannins, which act as natural anti-inflammatories. Research shows that adding pecans to your diet can lower LDL cholesterol by up to 10%, reduce C-reactive protein, CRP levels by 25%, and improve insulin sensitivity, a triple benefit for people living with diabetes. Pecans also support nerve health thanks to their copper and zinc, which help build myelin sheaths that protect nerve fibers, reducing the risk of neuropathy. Their magnesium content helps relax blood vessels, lowering blood pressure, and improving circulation, critical for diabetics at risk for heart disease, kidney damage, and retinopathy. Pecans are also rich in vitamin E and plant sterols, which work together to protect the skin from oxidative stress, support wound healing, and even reduce signs of premature aging that can be accelerated by diabetes. But here's something most people don't know. Pecans are among the best natural sources of gamma-tocopherol, a specific form of vitamin E that's especially effective at reducing inflammation in blood vessels, more so than the typical alpha-tocopherol found in other nuts. This makes pecans a uniquely powerful choice for diabetics looking to protect their heart, kidneys, and eyes from silent damage. And here's another hidden benefit. Pecan's ellagic acid has been studied for its potential to inhibit advanced glycation end products, AGEs, the harmful compounds that form when blood sugar is too high and contribute to nerve damage, kidney disease, and heart problems in diabetics. Few foods offer this level of protection. Pecans even support fertility. Their zinc and manganese content plays a role in hormone production, while their healthy fats help balance reproductive hormones, a benefit often overlooked in diabetes care. For brain health, pecans deliver polyunsaturated fats and flavonoids that improve cognitive function, protect memory, and reduce brain fog, a crucial benefit for diabetics at higher risk for Alzheimer's disease. A common myth is that pecans are just a fatty dessert nut with no real health value. The truth? Pecans are a functional food for diabetics, offering a unique combination of healthy fats, antioxidants, and micronutrients that support blood sugar control, heart health, nerve function, and more. The key is portion control. 1 ounce per day, about 19 halves, provides the maximum benefits without adding excess calories. For a diabetic-friendly recipe, try pecan butter. Blend 1 cup of raw pecans in a food processor until smooth, adding a pinch of cinnamon and a few drops of stevia for a hint of sweetness. Spread it on apple slices or whole grain toast for a satisfying, blood sugar-friendly snack. And here's a fun fact most people don't know. Pecans are the only major tree nut native to North America, and they played a critical role in feeding early settlers and indigenous communities alike. Their name comes from the Algonquin word pecani, meaning nut that requires a stone to crack. Every time you enjoy a pecan, you're tasting a piece of American history, a food that has nourished generations and can continue to protect your health today. Final thought. When it comes to managing diabetes naturally, the nuts you choose can make all the difference. The right ones like Brazil nuts, almonds, walnuts, and pecans aren't just snacks. They're nutrient-dense powerhouses that protect your nerves, strengthen your heart, improve insulin sensitivity, and support kidney, skin, brain, and even reproductive health. They help you fight inflammation, stabilize blood sugar, and reduce the risk of diabetic complications, while adding delicious flavor to your meals. The key is to enjoy them in the right amounts, with portion control in mind, so you get the benefits without going overboard. It's incredible how nature provides everything we need to support our health, right from the foods we eat. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 4 nuts do you eat most often, and how do you include them in your meals? Share your tips and ideas in the comments below. I'm excited to learn from you. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss more science-backed insights on managing diabetes naturally.